Namaste and welcome to today's episode of TV9 News is Political Insights by me, your host Priyanka Deo. A cargo ship coming from China has hard blocked the Suez Canal earlier this week. Now, what's the big deal about this and why is this still making headlines? Here's what you need to know. Number one, what is the Suez Canal? The Suez Canal is a water lane that connects the Mediterranean to the Red Sea. Now, this is the fastest sea link between Asia and Europe. So, as you can imagine, a lot of trade passes through this route. In fact, the Suez Canal is the world's busiest trade route with just about 12% of all global trade passing through this waterway. Just how much trade happens through the Suez Canal? According to the Suez Canal Authority, in 2020, approximately 19,000 carriers carrying 1.17 billion tons of goods passes through the Suez Canal each and every day. 2. Why is the Suez Canal blocked? Due to poor visibility and bad weather, a ship has blocked the canal in a diagonal angle, which makes it impossible for anything else to go through. Now, the ship is a container ship registered in Panama called the Ever Given, and it's a pretty big vessel. It runs 400 meters long and is 59 meters wide. Now, Ever Given weighs 2 lakh tons and was heading from China to the Netherlands. And according to experts, the vessel most likely got stuck because of sudden strong wind and poor visibility, which caused the carrier to deviate, hit the bottom, and run aground. 3. What's being done? This ship, the Ever Given, is the largest vessel to ever go aground in the Suez Canal, and for this reason, the Suez Canal Authority is using rescue and tug units to refloat the ship. Now, diggers are also at work trying to free the ship from the canal banks where it is stuck. 4. Why is this important? Experts say that unblocking the ship will likely take several days, and even though this may not seem like a huge deal, the Suez Canal blockage has had massive implications for global trade. For one thing, the delay is creating a shortage of container vessels and boxes to transport goods, which means that less goods overall are getting shipped. The other implication is that the alternative route between Europe and Asia is to go all the way around Africa, which would take a vessel around a week longer as compared to passing through the Suez Canal within 13 to 15 hours. Where does India come into play here? The Suez Canal has been important to India from the beginning. Way back in 1869, the Suez Canal made trade between India and Britain much easier because it reduced the distance between India and Britain by 4,500 miles because ships did not have to go all the way around Africa. Now, keep in mind that today the Suez Canal ensures approximately $10 billion worth of goods every day reach their respective destinations. This means that just this week, the blockage has cost at least $30 billion of loss. If this continues, some countries could face economic fallout at a time when many of these countries' economies have not yet recovered from the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. 5. Egypt. Now, speaking of an economic fallout, the canal is especially important for Egypt. The Suez Canal was controlled by the British and French before, but got nationalized by Egypt in 1956. And since 1956, the canal has been deepened and widened. In fact, in 2015, Egypt announced that it planned to further expand the Suez Canal so that double the number of vessels could go through by year 2023. Now, Egypt wants to do this because the canal is a major source of income for the country. In 2020 alone, Egypt earned $5.61 billion in Suez Canal revenues. 6. Why should India care about this? Unblocking the canal route is critical for India. India's vessels that pass through the canal avoid piracy that occurs in the Arabian high seas and the African coast. Expanding the canal will give India a more robust maritime economy because our goods travel at a much faster speed to Europe and to the transatlantic Americas. Please share this video as it is important for people to know. Thanks for watching Political Insights by me, Priyanka Deo. Please subscribe to TV9 for more content from me and more. I'll see you next week with a brand new episode. Until then, namaste.